Listen, those who know me know that I don't have the best relationship or track record with Apple products. And I think Apple products know that they don't have the best relationship with me either. I'm one of those people that they call PC people. I've always been a PC person, but because of the innovation and the avant-garde applications and features of Apple products, I have in the last couple of years tried to embrace it. But I tell you, every single Apple product that I've gotten has had a problem. So on a day like this, when my Mac computer decides to go on strike and go kapump, you know, it leaves me in a situation where I have to record a video on a phone, which is not really what I would have wanted to do. But I find Mac products, or rather Apple products, quite temperamental. I don't know. I know it's got really forward-thinking features and great applications, but it is just so unpredictable, and it's just so, for me, my experience, I find it so temperamental. So my Mac this morning just decided not to work. Tried to turn it on, but it just didn't want to work. So, you know, I've had to kind of improvise. I will go out and see if I can do something about it and try to get it back working, because there are a lot of documents in my Mac which I've saved in the Mac and I've not done a backup anywhere else, which are very important, and I need to get them out. So the issue, even if there is an issue with the computer, the thought of formatting it is just not a possibility that I can even entertain at this point. Anyway, continuing with the healthy meal choices that I'm trying to make for Iftar and for Sahoor during this Ramadan, today I opted to have some Chinese food. I love Chinese food. I think it's one of the most healthy kinds of food that one can eat. And it's a food that I've always cooked, and I've taught my daughter how to cook it as well. And I think one of the most popular Chinese dishes, or rather, popular Chinese dishes, I think, is the chicken and sweet corn soup, which is what I've done, or what I've chosen to have for Iftar today. This is a chicken and sweet corn soup, and I think from that angle, it looks like there's a bit of red in there. If it does look like there's a bit of red in there, there is, because I've put in some chili pepper. Even though it's not yet time for Iftar, there's still a couple of hours left. But because I'm a bit busy today, and I will try to go out and see if I can find a solution for this Mac situation. I've already made my food for Iftar and for Sahoor. I'm going to have apple and sweet corn soup, chicken and sweet corn soup. So that's what I've made today. It's quite a large bowl with my chili pepper in there. I'll put that back into the fridge and heat it just before Iftar. I'm having it with some buns. I think normally most people have it with spring roll, but I've not yet mastered how to make spring rolls in a very healthy manner, so I stay away from it. You've got to deep fry it, and anything that you have to deep fry has a lot of fat in it, so I'm not going to even try that. It's not even something I'm entertaining. So I've got it with just one bun, even though it is a white bun. When I go out, I will try to see if I can find some wholemeal buns or brown buns. I'll have it with that if I can find it. If I don't, and I can't bake today, it's too late for me to start thinking of baking. So if I don't find any whole grain or brown buns, I'll just make do with this bun that I've cut into quarters with my soup. Of course, sparkling water. Can't do it without sparkling water. And I've got my green juice here. This green juice is a bit different to the one that I normally have. This one has kale, it's got kiwi, it's got grape, it's got apple, and it's got cucumber, and it's got mint. That's what is in here. I left out the leaves. It's more of a fruit-based one today, even though you've got the kale and you've got the cucumber, but you know, there's a lot more fruit, and there's mint. I absolutely love mint. It smells really nice, so it's a bit of a different ingredient or different recipe that I've done in the past. So I hope that I will enjoy the difference, the taste of this particular one, and see if it's a variety that I would want to have more of. So that's what I'm going to have for iftar. So it's just my soup, my buns, my green juice, and my sparkling water, maybe more really cold water. And in keeping in line with the whole Chinese theme, what I choose for iftar is chicken wings. These are chicken wings, even though they're not, they're fried chicken wings. I say fried chicken wings, but they're not fried in the conventional way that we have fried food. These ones are fried. What I did was I seasoned them. I put some breadcrumbs around them, and then I put them in a bit of olive oil and put them in foil and baked it in foil. So even though it comes out, it's looking rather fried. It is fried, but it's kind of baked. It's fried in the olive oil, that a little bit of the olive oil that was in the foil paper. So I baked that, and I put a lot of vegetables there, lots of kind of Chinese tasting vegetables, and put a lot of soy sauce in there to give it that Chinese taste. So I really hope to enjoy that early hours of the morning when I wake up for iftar. So this juice is a bit different to, if you can see it, I love the way it looks. I'm not sure how it tastes because I've got watermelon in there, and I don't know if I've mentioned it before because I've hardly used watermelon. Watermelon is one of those, sorry, it's just about to fall off. Because I've got the phone perched on something, and that's just about to fall off, you know, yeah. Just try to hang in there. So I don't think I've spoken much about watermelon. Because I don't like watermelon. I think I've spoken a lot about the fact that I don't really like pineapple, but I tell you, watermelon is my worst fruit. Watermelon, and I've spoken about gooseberries. I don't like gooseberries, but watermelon is the worst. I cannot with watermelon at all. My mom really loves watermelon. She loves watermelon and papayas. I can't with those fruits. I can't eat papayas, and I can't have watermelon. My mom tells me that if you put watermelons in the fridge and it's really cold, and you bring it out and you sprinkle a bit of sugar in and you eat it, it's almost like eating a whole meal. But I just can't. I hate the taste of watermelons. So I stay away from it. Even when I make fruit salad, I don't usually add watermelons in there or watermelon juice in there because I don't like the taste of it. But this one is essentially made primarily with watermelon. Let me just use that to, it's kind of settled at the bottom because really that's the way it's supposed to come out. It's got watermelon in there, it's got honeydew, I've got mint, and I've got cucumber in there. And I think you can see the bits of mint are still kind of floating in there somewhere. So even though I'm not sure, I'm not really supposed to mix the two, but I'm not sure I'm going to enjoy this because it's got a lot of watermelon, but there's nothing wrong with a bit of variety, and which is what I'm trying to go for. And now as we reach the latter part of Ramadan, I just feel that I have kind of kept myself to kind of the same recipes and same ingredients, and I wanted to venture out a little bit more. So this is very different to what I normally have. And if I do enjoy it, maybe I'll try to kind of incorporate watermelon to a very minimal extent in some of my other dishes. But if I don't enjoy it, this will be the first and last time that anybody is going to see watermelon in any of my recipes. So I hope to enjoy iftar later on, and then Sahoor much early in the morning, early hours of the morning. I wish you happy iftar for today. I'm just going to go out and sort out this Mac issue, this Apple issue. I just hope that this is the last issue I have with any of my Apple products. But every single Apple product that I've ever bought, from my laptops to the phones to the iPads to every single thing, I've always had an issue with. I don't know whether it's because I really don't, maybe I don't use it in the right manner, but I've always had issues with. I've never had a Mac product, or sorry, an Apple product that I've used to full satisfaction without any hitches. So I don't know whether I'm going to remain a PC girl or go back to using Apple. The jury's still out on that. But for now, this is my healthy eating, healthy meal choice. I wish everybody a happy iftar, and I'll be off to sort myself out and then come back to heat my food for iftar later. Thank you.